of fire. Oil's so vanishing and gold don't glitter no more. Hey, oil's so vanishing and gold don't glitter no more. And diamonds are common, baby, I'll hand you the score. And we're going to the mountains and make good
So glad you're here.
I'm gonna dig us the boy. Gonna dig uranium high on the mountain top. Hey, gonna dig uranium high on the mountain top. And the castle for the baby and love, never stop. And packing up my burner, I'm gonna take a hike. Uranium, I'm gonna dig us the boy.
Buy Xbox One X, get Fallout 76.
Alright guys, so from that I have to say Bethesda has really kind of upped their game to honestly get Fallout 76 back to somewhere where it should be. The new content that they're going to be adding looks amazing, and the whole thing is just, it looks great. And the first thing I want to say is not all of this is out today. The first part of it has come out today. So with this we have the new questline for Wasted Nukashine, the new crafting system, which is the brewing and distillery, the Fashnacht parade, and that is going to be like a limited event. It's going to be 1 week. You can get like special masks and so forth. Energy weapon balance and challenge tracking and player reporting. So that's kind of like the highlights. So let's go ahead and just dive straight into it. So there's a new quest line, Wasted on Nukashine. The new crafting system, brewing, distilling. It adds a distiller. You can make wine, spirits, beers, mixed drinks, and they give positive or negative effects depending on, you know, which one. So that's kind of cool. And tied to that, there's going to also be brewing and distillery weekly and daily challenges tied to it. So that's neat. This, of course, then adds in the new item, the fermenter, to go along with it. And that's how you kind of get that going. With that, there's the brewing and distilling quests, then the seasonal event of Fashnacht, and it's a repeatable limited time event that will only be available from the 19th to the 26th. You'll travel to the town of Helvita to aid the local protectrons as they try to do the actual annual Fashnacht celebration and parade. And you have to basically like guide the bots, and when you do this you have a chance of unlocking some special very rare masks, and they go up from rarity even further and further, so you're gonna have to kind of like trade or do it a ton of times to get all the different cool masks. So that's kind of a cool little like seasonal event. I always love when MMOs or similar kind of games do seasonal stuff, so that's definitely a neat little thing that's coming up. In general, they've done a lot of server maintenance and fixes, and you know, you can kind of see that in the patch notes. The Atomic Shop has been reworked. It has a change in appearance. You can now preview things, which is really cool. A lot of people have asked for that. They want to see what it looks like on a character first before, you know, not just a picture. So that's definitely an awesome thing. And then they've done a ton of balance changes. So there's the energy weapons. They've done stuff to heavy weapons, and they've just, you know, really worked on it. So the energy weapons, their condition is greatly reduced. It should now last 4 to 5 times longer than they used to with needing repairs. They also have the heavy weapons rate of fire has been reduced, but they also do 10% more damage. There's just like a lot of really nice stuff they've done. They've also gone ahead and, let's see, they're saying that these changes to the heavy weapons, energy weapons aren't necessarily, you know, they're not done yet. They will tweak things as they go. This is kind of like the first iteration. They've gone ahead and made flux get weighted by half. The stable flux has been increased 100 caps, raw flux to 10 caps, and inert flux has been reduced to 0.2 pounds and reduced to 0 caps, can no longer be sold. With camp and crafting and workshops, the budget adjustments, the turrets and lights now consume less budget, so you should have a lot more free space, but there is also now a hard cap for turrets and how many you can place or defensive items on your base. The placement adjustments, they now have like a warning, so they're going to have new no build zones around the map that they're going to be using for like events or stuff like that. So if your base is currently in one of those, you'll get a free move. They'll say, hey, sorry, you can't build here anymore. Would you like to, you know, move your base somewhere else? So that's kind of a neat little thing there. They're working on the radios to have classic and Appalachia radios that you can put in your camp and workshop. There's a AFK timer, carry weight limit, and new destroy option now appears in place of drop, so you can actually destroy things instead of just leaving them all around. And players now have a maximum weight limit of 1,500 pounds. If you go over that, well, you can't. So that's kind of a neat thing right there. For the user interface, they've done better for challenge tracking. They've improved quite a bit of that stuff. Some main menu changes, volume settings, separate radio settings, so you can adjust the volume for that, which is really cool. And then the bug fixes, guys. It's 3-4 pages of stuff. They've fixed a ton of stuff. I mean, a ton. So, you know, performance stability, they've worked on basic performance stability, arts and graphics, they've fixed animations, environment problems, graphical glitches all around the world. They've done some work. Artillery has been adjusted. It's it no longer fails to fire if you're not near the actual artillery piece itself. So if you go a certain distance, it kind of just doesn't do anything anymore. They fixed that. They fixed problems with blueprints, and it's a huge list, guys. I think if you love this game but just couldn't handle the amount of bugs and everything that was going on with it, this might be a time to kind of give it another chance and check it out. I know I'm going to. I'm going to definitely try to get in there and try out the Fastnacht little thing, see how many, you know, hats and stuff I can get there. And another cool thing, there is going to probably be some Excavator power armor skins, and those actually look really cool. I can actually stick a couple pictures of it right here to check it out. Someone data mined it, so might as well show them. And yeah, it looks definitely really cool. The one thing I just wish they'd kind of cut their prices for skins in half. It's just a little bit too much per skin. You know, $1 to $5 is more reasonable than I would say 10 to like $20 for stuff. We'll have to see how that goes. But guys, I'm really excited for this. I hope this trailer got you kind of stoked for everything they have planned. Like I said, not all this content's going to be right away, just the stuff I highlighted here in the beginning, but all the other stuff is ready to come. They're dropping within weeks of each other, months of each other, depending on how big the patch is. I'm pretty excited about this, and this is kind of how it should have been set up from the beginning. So we'll just have to see. You know, a lot of times I feel like this game, if they had just waited another month or so and done a proper beta for maybe 2-3 weeks, it could have been such a better launch. But hey, we're past that. They're trying to fix things. This is very ambitious, and I'm pretty excited. So sound off down in the comment section below how you feel about it, guys, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.